I am engaged from the beginning of the day to the end of the night. I have clients from private lesson students training with me as early at times as 5 in the morning. I got classes ended up in the evening. I don't work at Chase Bank and then come over here and open up my doors in the evening. Like, I believe in what I'm doing, like I believe in my name. And so I want people to know that that level of commitment to me, to believe in what I'm doing so much. That I have not had to punch a clock in 22 years. But I want people to know that I believe in what I'm doing. And if you are interested in training with someone who's really serious about their martial arts and is more than just a martial artist, then Shihan Lemuel Muhammad and Martial Arts World is where you want to come and train, because I teach so much more than kicking and punching. So my dojo, everything that I do in my dojo comes from that mindset of a can do, I'm going to do. If it has to be done, I'm going to do it. I have helpers now, but I'm absolutely driven. That's why the trophies that you see behind me you got to come into the school to even see that. You're not going to find trophies in my windows, because I don't want to attract people to the school to win trophies. I want to attract people to the school to believe in what it is that I'm believing in this art. So 4, 6, 10, elderly, whatever age, each one teach one is applied in every group. So they just come in at 4 years old. They're going to hear that, each one teach one. If you're being bullied, it's because someone else has picked up on some deficiency or deficit in you as an individual, because the bully is usually not bullying the whole class, and usually we can identify a few people that the bully don't bully. So we stress in martial arts self-awareness, knowledge of self, to develop confidence in the self. Confidence is the first deterrent to a bully. The next thing that we have to develop in you to help you to ward off the bully dynamic is to help you to understand who you are. When I talk to the sisters, I talk to the nature of the woman. When I talk to the brothers, I talk to the nature of the brothers. I talk to the God in them. I never talk to the Negro in them. You know, that Negro mindset that makes them feel inferior. I always talk to the God. I build up the God. I keep pushing that, right? There is no age group that gets it faster than the others, because everybody is different. You know, it's kind of an answer to the same question. They say, do you charge more for children or do you charge more for adults? Because what you're teaching. Well, if you charge less for a child, are you charging less for the child because it's not as much work? I would disagree with you. I think it's a lot more work, because you're dealing with everything that they are receiving at home and every place else. But I think there's 168 hours in a week, right? So if you got them for 3 hours a week, there's 165 other hours of information coming at them, to them, and that you got to decompress in your little hour with them 3 times a week. So I think that teaching a child can be more difficult than teaching an adult. And my life is centered around this. My center, obviously, is my spiritual center, Allah, and the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Imam Mr. Louis Farrakhan. That's my spiritual center, so I'm grounded on that. But if you're talking about my daily activity, I am a Muslim who is not pushing Islam as you might understand it, but it's all woven through my martial arts. So my martial arts and my Islam, they go together. My martial arts, my Islam, and my business are all one. So that when people train with me, they meet striving to be a good man, striving to be a good master, striving to be a good business owner, not driven by money, but understanding that the exchange is that you're paying me because this is the service I'm providing, and I'm so committed to your training, I don't do nothing else but make sure that I'm on my studies, my practices, my programmatic way of giving it to you, and that takes my 1,000% commitment to do that, and I put it down so people don't have to feel like I'm shooting from the hip when I tell them. I don't look at you and say, man, you look like you've been working all your life. $400 a month for you. No, I put it down. I got it broken down like a business, and because I took time to think about it like a business, I don't approach it like a hobby because then it'll pay like a hobby. This is my life, like you said. This is what I do. I'm gonna die doing this, and if it pleases Allah, whenever He chooses to take me, I want people to know that that man was committed, focused, produced greatness from himself in others, and developed and cultivated people, and that I can live forever that way.